What up? It's your boy Young Santana. I'm back again. And today today I got a request to talk about the fact that life is a little too short to be depressed all the time or to be thinking about stuff that you shouldn't be thinking about. I know everybody gets depressed. I get depressed all the time. And I know it's not easy to be like, oh, don't get depressed. Life is too short. Always be happy. Live life to the fullest. Yeah, I know. It's easier said than done. Obviously, nobody lives life without being depressed ever. But it's better. Nowadays, you see so many people, so many teenage people, even more than anybody else. You see so many teenage people, committing suicide and just being so depressed that they do things that just don't make any sense. And it makes no sense to me because I know sometimes life can get stressful. But when life gets stressful, you gotta slow things down just a little bit. Slow it down, think about what's going on, and make a rash decision on what you're gonna do. Sometimes that, like I said, it's easier said than done. But when you're depressed, depression is a part of life. So when you're depressed, you gotta try and get over it. Don't live life depressed. Because, life is way too short. The good die young. Okay? Don't live your life depressed all the time. You want to live your life as happy as you possibly can be. So when you feel depressed, get over it. Not, I don't want to sound mean or anything. Just try and get through it, because being depressed all the time is only going to lead to one thing. You're hurting yourself and nobody else. And in life, who do you have other than yourself? Nobody. So try not to be depressed. I know a lot of things. You got school, you got work, you have your family. Those are a lot of things that can bring stress and depression to your life. And it makes sense that those things would bring depression and stress to your life, because those are stressful and depressing things at times. But you have to try and look at things from the positive point of view. The cup is half full, not half empty. That's the way you got to look at things. Because life is too short to go around thinking that the glass is half empty. Because if you always think negatively, if you always think negatively, then how would you be able to enjoy life? Because every single time something comes up, you're going to think about it in the negative way that you shouldn't be thinking about it. So depression only leads to one thing: you're hurting yourself and nobody else. So don't be depressed. I know it's easier said than done, but you have friends. I'm pretty sure everybody has friends. Everybody has family who they can talk to. Being depressed and being stressed out is just going to hurt yourself. And it's going to waste your life. Life is too short to sit around feeling depressed and feeling stressed out. You have a test tomorrow? Okay. You study for it. Right before the test, do you get all stressed out and you have to rethink things? No. Calm down. Take a deep breath. You studied. You take your test. When it's done, you hope you did your best. That's all you can do. Stressing yourself out is not going to help you pass that test any better. At work, you have a presentation to give. You're cramming it all into your brain the night before. You're all stressed out because you don't know what to do. As long as you prepare, that's it. You go up there and you give your best presentation. There's nothing you can do. Being stressed out about it is not going to help. You failed the test, or you didn't get a job. It's not for you to, or you didn't get a girlfriend that you want. It's not for you to sit at home and be depressed about it. Oh my God, I didn't get the girl that I want. I feel depressed. No, you don't do that. Instead, you think about how you're going to get the next girl, or you think about how you're going to pass the next test, or you think about how you're going to do better on the next interview to get that new job. You got to think, when life knocks you down, you got to get back up, because nobody's going to be there to pick you up. You got to get yourself back up. You have to be your own best friend sometimes. Yeah, I have friends. I have best friends too. And you can rely on them, but you can rely on yourself more than anybody. When you feel depressed, you have to try and pick yourself up out of it. Life is simply too short. just when you're about to feel depressed, think about something happy. Think about something good. Think about something from a good time. Get yourself out of that depressive state of mind. Because once you get yourself out of that depressive state of mind, then you put yourself back into a happy mood. Get yourself back into a good mood and feel good about yourself. And therefore, you'll live life half the time feeling good about life rather than feeling depressed. Because feeling depressed, you'll feel lonely, then you feel stressed out, you'll feel like nobody cares, you feel like nobody loves you, leads to you doing things that are irrational, leads to things happening that shouldn't happen in the first place. So avoid all of that. Just try your hardest to avoid depression. Depression is something that can hit us all. You know, it's hit me. I'm pretty sure it's hit every single one of you. I'm pretty sure it's hit our parents, our friends. Depression is something that is very common, especially this day and age. It's a very depressive state, a depressive age to live in. Things are not easy. Life is hard. But you know what? If I live life every single day thinking that life is hard and I'm feeling sorry for myself and being depressed, nobody else is going to feel sorry for me. The world is still going to be just as harsh tomorrow, and yet I'm going to still be stuck behind. Live in reality. Okay? Depression is bad. Depression leads to bad things. Nothing but bad things. Depression cannot lead to anything positive. Nothing positive can come out of being depressed. And I know, like I said before, it's easier said than done. And yes, I understand that. But guess what? Just the same way, when you don't want to do homework, you don't do it. Or the same way, when you don't want to go to work, you just don't go. Or the same way, when you don't want to talk to a certain person, you just don't talk to them. Sometimes it's hard to do all of those things. But guess what? You have the willpower within you to do it. So when you feel depressed, try not to. Try to think of something positive. It's just that, I'm not going to say it's simple because it's not simple, but it's just that easy. It is easy. Because when you feel depressed, think of happy times. Text somebody, call somebody, get something going, make yourself feel better about it, and then you will feel better about yourself. Depression is no good for you. Whether you're 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, whether you are the hobo on the corner or the President of the United States, depression cannot help you in any way. And depression hits all of us. But depression is just a bunch of waste of time. Life is too short to go around feeling sorry for yourself and being depressed. The best thing about life is sit back and enjoy it. You only have one life. You only live once. Enjoy this one life that you have, and don't be depressed. You know what? There'll always be another girl. There'll always be another job. There'll always be another school. There'll always be another test. There'll always be another car. There'll always be another something. Nothing is like the last chance in your life because you have a long life ahead of you. But if you feel depressed about things and you live your life as a depressive person, then life will be short because you will push yourself into an early grave, and that's not something that you should want to do. It's just not. Life is too short to go around feeling depressed or to live life depressed. Life is too short for that. So, it's your boy Young Santana saying, don't be depressed. You only live once. YOLO. Only live once. So, stop being depressed. Get out. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the world. It's a beautiful world out there. Yeah, it's harsh at times, but guess what? Glass is half full, not half empty. So it's a beautiful world out there, and there's plenty for you to see and plenty for you to enjoy. So instead of sitting at home and feeling sorry and being depressed, get yourself up and help yourself. In order for others to help you, you have to help yourself first. So don't feel depressed next time something happens that just doesn't sit right with you. Pick yourself up and learn from that and keep moving forward. Because depression can only hurt you. That's simple. Life is too short. That's my main message today. Life is too short. It's your boy Young Santana. I'll see you next time.